Last we left off, you ventured into the town of Eveningstar to get some rest from traveling in the rain away from the battle at Knightswood. Some wanted to stay at the Golden Unicorn Inn and be pampered, but it was suggested that you go clean yourselves up first at the Lonesome Tankard. The Lonesome Tankard was a lively place with a band, warm place to rest, and good food. Rin got up and performed a song that she had been writing about the adventures thus far. Some of you got washed up and decided to actually head over to the Golden Unicorn, all except for Arsis. Unfortunately, on the way over, there was a woman talking to the town's guard about their missing husband and son. Sammy recognized this as his mother talking about his brother and father. You all immediately set forth to the haunted halls of Eveningstar to attempt to find Sammy's missing family. Once there, you discovered his father badly injured inside the mansion, but his brother was said to have been taken down below. So we resume. I need you all to give me a marching order for how you would be climbing down into the haunted halls.
I'd probably be taking a reckless lead on everything.
Behind me. Sounds like.
I'll be behind her.
I'll be behind Arsis.
And I'm taking up the rear.
Alrighty. So, heading down, you are racing down on a rusted metal ladder. It's long, worn, but still feels relatively sturdy. The further down you get, you start to wonder, how deep does this go? 30 feet, 50 feet. Looking down below, you still don't see the bottom. And as you get to about 75 feet, you start to feel the shaking of the ladder as it appears some of the anchor points have been worn away and pulled away from the stone wall. Sammy, still taking the lead with reckless abandon, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw or an athletics check to attempt to grab back on as you take a step, and with your weight fully trying to get down as fast as you can, you feel one of the bars underneath of you just snap, rusted away, an attempt to regain your balance.
I will give you that deck save for sure. Oh, it's pretty terrible.
You plummet the remaining 20 feet to the ground, taking 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you lay on the ground, the rubble underneath of you, stones hardly breaking your fall. Wind knocked out of you. The rest of you hear the commotion, the slip, the slight yell as the grasping for some form of purchase onto the ladder ends with a resounding thud and a groan from Sammy on the ground.
Are you all right down there?
Being that I have dark vision, I probably saw what happened.
Okay.
I'll come back. Careful, the steps are giving out. Sorry, careful, the steps are giving out.
Go ahead.
DM,
Yeah.
Can I cast dancing lights to help us peasants who don't have dark vision?
Yeah, absolutely. You can.
Okay.
And as you look down, it looks like the last 20, 30 feet seem to have kind of every oddball rung kind of worn away, broken, snapped. It doesn't seem like Sammy's the first person to have done this. And with the rest of you taking notice, are able to make it down safely. And
It
with
was
this,
a ladder or was
it's a ladder. Yeah, you guys are on a rusted out ladder.
It's a trapped ladder, Sammy. I doubt you're the the first to fall for it. Let's be careful. Let's not be too eager, lest in our haste we should prove our own undoing.
Oh shit, that's not good.
What's not good?
Hang tight. Don't move your characters. I made an adjustment to the map, but I forgot to make the adjustment to the sight lines.
That way I can't see anything.
Yeah, so hold on a second. You guys are going to lose vision as I unrotate the map. So feel free to roleplay amongst yourself as needed.
Damn, you gotta slow down. We don't know what's down here.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people literally just fall to their death. It's a common occurrence.
How many?
I'm not paying attention to them. I'm actually, as my phone is going off like crazy over here, I'm actually listening around after falling on my ass and just trying to figure out if I hear anything.
Okay, give me a perception check, please.
Perception. Better roll.
You were saving it.
Wanted to hurt myself first.
At the moment, you don't hear anything of note. You hear kind of the distant like crumbling of stone occasionally falling from the roof. This doesn't seem like... It seems sturdy enough, but it seems like any sort of force onto the building, like maybe the pillars are long worn away. This is several hundred years old, and due to the adventuring nature of the people coming in here and not necessarily being kind to the area, definitely had the opportunity to give it increased decay. Oh shit. Hang tight, gentlemen and ladies. Apologies.
TJ, where are we going again? We're going into this ruin.
The haunted halls, where a lot of kids thought it'd be funny to dare people to go in there, and very few of them got very far in before freaking out. And allegedly, adventuring parties have come in here, and many of which have not come out.
And Rex Jr. was dragged to the left, to the right, up, down, just deeper in.
Probably deeper in at this point.
We didn't get
Dad wasn't exactly, he wasn't very forthtelling with the details. However, I think if I remember correctly, there might have been some sounds coming from this area. But that's where they came from initially.
Say your request one more time. You think what?
The reason why we're going down
yes.
Was that because that's where they came from, and Rexy was snatched up from?
Yes.
So we heard sounds, but we don't hear anything else now.
I mean, it didn't happen like 5 minutes ago. It didn't happen like 5 minutes ago. It happened, long
enough that he's probably dead. A gruesome death, yeah.
Yep, pretty much. Okay, it's just been my father is really, really stupid for bringing two of them here to look for stuff.
What sort of valuable things have been found?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I haven't been here in a couple years, and you know how kids are. They'll say they found this awesome dagger and they didn't find shit. It's still like the rumors of lost artifacts and other people dropping shit, leaving it behind, or others being left here, and obviously their stuff that is left behind.
All right, I think we're good, guys.
Most more people go into the spot looking for other things, and other people don't show up. My stupid father must have heard something about it. Fucking hell.
All right, you guys see where you're at on the map now?
I see.
I see my token, nothing else though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
because you don't have
super
dancing
tiny.
lights. Yeah, you are super tiny, so zoom all the way in. I did that to try to help because of the map being so large. Rather than making it more map to load, I just made your tokens smaller.
Okay.
Let's see. I know I have a dancing light around here somewhere.
Man, I don't know how many of those monsters that I talked about earlier are actually real or not. Shit, it's could have been all stories, I thought.
No,
But
this
now-
is like prime hunting grounds for the Luciferia.
Well, odds are, if they do exist, I'm sure they're greatly over-exaggerated.
What makes you so sure?
Well, when people see something scary, they tend to make it worse than it actually was. The human memory is not very good.
How do you
What's
know?
the light for dancing light? 10 and 10
Let me
for
see.
each.
Dim light, 10-foot radius,
Oh,
and
no bright light.
let's see. Yeah, looks like it.
Okay. Alrighty.
And there's 4 of them.
Yeah. Okay. Did that allow you guys as characters to see? Those of you that cannot.
I see.
Like a little
Yeah, I see
tiny bit, but
Well,
that's
that's dancing lights, I
10 feet.
suppose.
that's only 1 orb. I'm supposed to get 4.
You have 4
Where are
orbs
four?
up.
4 orbs.
You
Wait,
just
are there 4?
yeah, you don't see it because it's around the corner.
Oh, okay.
Here. How about this?
I would probably use my
Your ring.
hand ring again to yeah.
Let's use that.
And it's the light spell, so.
Yeah.
Oh hey.
We'll just do that instead.
Which is 20 feet dim, 20 feet
Yeah.
bright.
I will pocket these dancing lights. If you want to eventually get rid of the light on your ring for whatever reason. Arsis and Herc, are you using your ring lights or no because you have dark vision?
No, because we have dark vision.
Okay. Okie dokie. Alrighty, friends. Can everybody see now? Let's peep.
Yep.
Boop.
Okay. Yeah. I moved your character. All right. As you're down at the bottom, you kind of look up. You start to see that in the places where the ladder has rotted away, there appears to be other like grab irons that had been shoved into the wall to makeshift, like off to the side, as a way for those rungs to be stepped around as they'd been worn away. It also looks As you see, there are a lot of claw marks in the stone walls in this particular hallway, both on the walls and on the floor.
How long are said claw marks?
Give.
Like, are they longer than my hand, or?
Oh, they're not larger than your hand.
Okay.
The claw marks are probably, I don't know, maybe 6 inches, if that.
Okay.
And
So,
go ahead.
reasonably speaking, it could have been made by a natural animal and not by a Jakinini.
Yes, not a Drakini Nini. We're going back on to the fake names
Yes,
again.
we are. Yes, we are. Okay, perfect. I'm going to disregard the claws, and I'll probably catch up to Herc at that point.
Going forward, you can see
And-
some cloth littered along the ground. Start to smell something extremely foul, like excrement. Long, rotted something. It is an extremely foul odor as you round that corner. But you don't appear to see anything as of yet.
With my light on, I'm probably gonna just stay in front of Herc and just kind of, oh god, evens I move normal speed, odd I slow down a little bit. Normal speed. So until I get fucking smacked in the face with something, I'm just gonna kind of observe everything as I'm walking by, normal pace. Just looking.
Alrighty. Eventually, you come to what appears like a stone wall, a dead end, almost.
No, 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 no. Where the hell?
How sturdy does the wall look?
Give an investigation check.
All right.
If he's not going to stop me, I'm going to press up against it.
I'm not stopping you.
As you get closer, Riker, and being somebody that does a lot of tinkering, you understand that there are means to potentially move large solid objects with relatively little force. As you kind of look around and feeling on certain things, you press and you feel a little bit of a give, and you look down at the ground and you can see kind of drag marks where it appears that the stone had ground against the floor, and you find purchase underneath one of the rocks, and you just easily pull the door open, exposing another room.
Yes. Easy enough illusion to get behind.
As the door opens up, exposing the room behind it, you see weapons, like discarded along the ground, axe heads that have been worn down and chipped and blunted, crossbows with their strings kind of broken off to the side. You see benches kind of lining the back walls, but more importantly, you see what appear to be firing ports, holes that will look out into the hallways beyond. This appears to be a sort of ambush room.
Like where the ambushers take refuge, or
Yes, where the
somebody
where
shoot?
the
Okay.
where the ambushers take refuge. And as you step in, you really start to smell, coming from the south, something absolutely putrid.
Before Rin like fully steps in, she rifles through her bag and pulls out. She has some of her like old woodworking tools. She just kind of puts a chisel in that illusory wall, like just to know that like it's still there, or that it's not there.
Okay.
I don't know, just in case something like closes up on us later. Then we've at least got something we can. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
I don't want walls closing behind us. That's what I'm saying.
Sounds good.
I am probably not a fan of super putrid smells, so I'm probably going to look at the slots, I think, over in this area and kind of look out and see if I see anything.
You do. As you peer through, you see a figure standing, a traveler's cloak draped over its back, facing away from you. It's a familiar red traveling cloak that Rexy would have worn. Far too small for what he has grown now, but money being tight as the way that it is, just has to make do. See him walking oddly, kind of staggering away, and you hear groans. Make a perception check.
Tyrex. Oh, fuck. On, roll, you fucker. Gee, fuck you.
Yikes.
Oof.
As you watch him walk towards a door on the opposite side, it's kind of a staggering back and forth. You hear, "No, please. Please help."
Rexy, get over here.
The door
Look at me.
creaks open.
Stop
The
going
figure
that way.
walks through, and the door closes behind.
The slots, I'm assuming they're just like stone fortification.
Imagine like basically what you would just shoot a bow and arrow through. Very minimal.
Okay.
Like you might be able to reach an arm through, but you're definitely not fitting all the way through.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably less making a show, but like really like recognizing that I'm not gonna fit through, but I'm still trying to get through with something and just seeing that happen.
Yeah. Rin, give me a survival check.
Yeah, will do. Doop, doop, doop.
Okay.
We're rolling great.
Yeah.
It's a great session.
Yeah, with being a little bit further away from the portholes, you still did hear the sounds. They, to you, just sounded more like muffled cries coming from that general area. Not necessarily so much a human a voice calling out. But
John,
go ahead.
what are these like doors down here?
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say, to the south, you have 2 doors, not including the illusory door that you had come through.
The smell is coming from the south or from where Sammy is?
If you're taking any amount of time to investigate, you would know that the smell is coming from the right-hand side door.
Okay.
On the left-hand side door, can I put my ear up to it, see if I can hear anything?
Yeah, go for it. Give me a perception check.
Oh man.
Nobody is spared so far.
Oh yeah, it's kind of hard to hear with the mask on.
This is the first time for many of you that you have been this deep into, like, you've been able to see danger before with the cultists, the druids facing it out in the open, but right now this is a danger that you don't know anything about, in a place that you've never been, a place unfamiliar in pitch darkness. There are some nerves that are happening, but you hear what sounds just kind of like the rustling of wind coming through empty cavernous walls. Outside of that, it's difficult to hear anything beyond the door.
Follow-up question. If I, like, jingle the handle, is it unlocked?
Yes.
Okay. Guys,
I will.
I'm not sure if there's anything
Go ahead.
beyond the door, but it's not locked.
It's a door. Of course, there's got to be something on the other side. I open the door.
Yep, I was gonna be like, I'm probably gonna run through the door that he's looking at right now.
Okay.
But after I open it.
Yes, like you open it and I'm like
Opens it.
barreling through. Yep.
Alrighty, as the door opens up, you come face to face with, luckily, the backside of an existing trap. Several crossbows loaded up on some sort of hand cart, all facing one way with a general tripwire associated with it.
What the hell?
What in the Dark Souls trap is this?
Let's hope there aren't any Dark Souls around here.
Can I walk up? Like, is it still armed? Like, can I, like, disarm it?
Yeah, I'll say that easily enough, you're able to see the tension on the tripwire still ahead. You could disarm it if you would like.
Yeah, I'm gonna disarm it.
Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Sure.
Seeing that he's doing it, I will. Can I give him assistance? Oh, okay.
Yeah. You take the tripwire and basically pull it back to release the tension and unclasp it from the loop in which it was the triggering firing mechanism, and the wire falls limp onto the ground, and the crossbows remain armed, but the firing mechanism now disabled. You could easily now push this cart out of the way without fear of the crossbows going off.
Yeah, I'm sure Riker will try, but he would need Herc's or Sammy's help or someone else's help to push it.
What are you doing?
I'm just trying to get it out of the way.
Oh,
Right,
I'm gonna
but is there any
squeeze
sign of anything coming this way? Because I think we have a timeline.
can I take one of the
Squeeze
crossbows?
past the-
Yeah, you can.
Sweet. I'll hand one to Riker. I'll hand one to everybody who walks by, if there's enough.
A crossbow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say this. You can add a heavy crossbow to your inventory if you would like. Unless you do or spend some sort of time outside of this dungeon going about the necessary repair and care, this will be a single shot only. Once it fires, the mechanisms that kind of hold it in place, whether it be the string or the gears, something is going to break and it will no longer be usable. Unless, I'll say, it's relatively easy to fix outside, but you won't just have unlimited crossbow while inside. Okay,
Ah, man,
is that fair?
That was what I was going for, John. How did you
I know.
Replacing
it.
I found the unlimited crossbow hack.
Yeah, yeah, I
I
gotcha.
don't know how we're gonna get through this dungeon now. All right.
I'm probably gonna follow the pulley system a little bit. Oop.
Okay.
John, in these torches right there, is there anything inside? If there are like candles that are unlit, or are they totally empty?
Some of them are, some of them aren't. The overwhelming majority of them, it's just a placeholder to where you could put a torch up if you wanted to. There is, I'll say, 1 out of the 3 that have a torch still in it, that if you would like to light one, I can do that for you.
Yeah,
to where it would just add a permanent source of light.
Yeah, I would. I have a tinderbox, so I'm gonna try to light the one that's there.
Okay. Did that
And
that do anything for you?
something just
I
lit
think
up,
so.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Does the
Alright.
pulley mechanism end right here? Or does it go further down? Looks like it ends. Oh, wait, no, it goes this way.
It goes across the side there, yeah.
I see, so that's the tripwire.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I know we deactivated the pulley, but here's where it ends.
As you're looking around, I want to kind of explain what you see. To the south of you, a room filled cobwebs. You also see kind of grayish green substance dripped onto the ground and covering the rocky surface on the walls, almost like an ooze-like texture, filling an otherwise empty room. Doesn't appear to be anything in it outside of just kind of a rocky debris, as well as some discarded weapons and wooden planks. To the other way, to the east, just looks like stairs, another corridor. You're starting to gain the sense of this. The halls themselves being 20 foot wide. This is a massive underground structure.
All right, so I see the bend in the tunnel to the south going to the west. So I'm going to hug that wall and make my way down over here, and then I'm gonna take a quick listen. Fuck. I see.
We're all
wall.
following you, man.
Are you sure he's
fuck.
this way?
I don't know.
Can I look for any sort of prints or like drag marks or any sort of like? Has anybody ever been down this corridor recently?
Yeah, give me a survival check.
Yes, sir.
Well, better than an 8.
Par for the course.
That's better than an 8.
At least it's passing some things.
I will say,
I rolled a 4.
that you do see some sort of trudge marks through the ooze-covered floor, but they don't appear to be footprints. Or if they were, they've been covered and obscured. You can see tracks, but it's not possible to discern what type of track they are.
All right, at least there's evidence of movement. We might be going the right way.
You do also see a door in the bottom right corner of this particular chamber.
Do you make mention of the tracks?
Yeah,
About
I
this
said that out loud.
ooze you speak of.
I mean, just look around you. I'm not sure.
John, I'm going to take my finger and get a bit of this ooze and smell it.
Put it in your mouth.
Taste it.
Eat it.
If he tastes it, Rin's going to gently guide his hand away from his mouth.
Into my mouth? Thanks.
No.
Deeper
I can
in.
see mine in here, though.
Give me a second.
Here comes the aeroplane.
You know that gif with the guy wearing the nun mask and the werewolf claw gets shoved down its throat? Yeah, that's what this reminds me of right now.
I've never
No,
heard
I
of
do know that one.
Seriously, Sarah? You've never seen that before?
I believe so.
As
Holy
you scoop
shit.
your finger into the ooze, it doesn't even take you enough time to get it up to your nose before you start to feel an intense burning, acidic. This is some acid damage, and immediately,
Ow, 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 ow.
tell me what you do to remove this. How do you get this acid ooze off of your finger?
Wipes it on his pants.
I mean,
Who's next to me?
Rin can press to digitate.
I'm gonna tell you no, but I'm not gonna tell you. You can try. It's not going to work.
Who has
Okay.
rags?
Yeah, I mean that would be the first thing Rin tries.
Just to be clear, not every single inch of the entire floor and wall is covered in this particular substance.
Okay.
You could wipe it back onto the stone wall if you wanted to. Find a spot that didn't have it and kind of get rid of it, if that was your choice.
If
Do I have a cloth or something, or does Riker have some rags, or Rin have some rags?
I have a disguise kit, which would probably have something like that.
Oh wait, you know what? I have my green scarf. Can I get it off with my scarf of fungal protection?
No,
Yeah,
not the scarf.
You're able to remove the ooze, but you do take 4 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Ouch.
Hey guys, this
did you do?
ooze is bad news. Burns like acid.
Oh yeah, looks kind of corrosive. Wonder what that's doing down here. Huh.
Do you know of anything
I wonder
that?
if something down here created it, extracted or excreted it. That's the word.
Well, it's probably the our best guess so far, because I'm not sure what else
Okay.
would do it.
Again, probably reckless abandon. Sammy is gonna dart amongst the ooze piles. Make sure he doesn't step into anything then.
Okay.
Make his way towards the door. There's an
All
open
right.
hallway here. Look at that.
As you get to this slot right here, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, as we will then have to initiate combat. Don't roll yet.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, go ahead.
23 on the deck save.
For shit's sake, it didn't clear.
No.
Ah.
All right. Is that a 12?
Oh, come on. The shit.
Perfect, thanks.
John, what did you do to the roller?
What do you mean? Because your
Like,
turn order went away?
Why are we all doing bad?
Everybody can roll.
Oh, right. Yes. I don't know, man. That's
Shut up, Ren.
That's wild. Arsis is
Or not
okay.
Ren. Arsis.
Okay, we got Sammy, Riker, Rin, Arsis, Hurt.
That was supposed to be me, Arsis. You took my role.
Nope, not that one. Here we go.
Well, that was some serious boss music right there.
There was. You rolled a what on your
23.
You rolled a 23 on your deck save? Okay.
Yes.
You hear the as it comes unstuck from the ceiling and comes and plops down onto the ground. Arsis, another one falling over here to the west of you. but you are able to avoid the damage. We will go at the top of the round with Arsis reacting quickly. You're first to go.
This is such an Elden Ring moment. I love it.
I'm gonna step forward, or no, it's right there. I'm gonna I'm gonna use my action to put a hunting trap down, like between it and Rin.
Okay. What does that hunting trap look like?
It's a sawtooth steel ring that snaps shut when a creature steps on the pressure plate in the center.
What if
Okay.
it
Standard
oozes
hunting trap.
onto it?
Alrighty.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out.
And yep. And then
Oh, did she die again?
Good.
It does appear like it.
No.
Wait, she's back.
sorry.
Oh, perfect. She's back.
John, you brought her
my
back.
internet's being a little weird right now. So I would do the hunting trap, and then I'll back up because it's obviously something I don't want to get near me.
Okay.
And it's not like I didn't like secure it, so I don't think it'll just damage. I don't know
Okay.
if it'll stop the moving or not. And then
only one way to
bonus
find
action,
out.
I don't think.
You say bonus action, you don't have any?
Yeah, I don't think I have anything I want to do as a bonus action. I'll have Ardu come back here and just take the dodge action.
Okie dokie. Somehow it is now the Grey User's turn with a 12. It will
It's a hard session, man.
lurch around the corner 5 foot. Whoa, that's not. I will say that your hunting trap prevents it from going any further for right now, but due to its corrode metal feature, it will not hold it the next round. So it will stop it from going any further. For Sammy, it will move closer and it will make a pseudopod attack. 6 obviously misses. You see it just kind of like its oozy arm just smacks up against the wood wall behind you as you dodge out to the side. But as it pulls back, you can see kind of the rivets that it pulled from the metal kind of crossbar just kind of dissolving, and you can smell it's almost like a battery acid smell as it's pulling itself back to, or its limb back to itself. Sammy, it's now your turn.
Okay. I am going to actually pull out my dagger, seeing that. And I will do a little swingy swing on it. Does a 19 hit?
19 does hit, and you're swinging with your dagger?
Yes.
Okay.
So that will get the sneak attack. Because, swashbuckler.
Let me double check.
And
Okay.
and then seeing what's going on with this thing. God, I am not gonna. I see everybody else backing up. We're gonna go 5. Where is the ooze?
Something's excreting it
The
from
ground
the
ooze?
ceiling.
Like,
Kind of where the
obviously I don't want to stop my movement.
kind of where the black stuff is on the ground. But like
Okay.
yeah, just generally
Okay,
where the
black
black
stuff
stuff
it
is on
is.
the ground.
10.
You will take. Oh no, you won't.
I will not. Stupid swashbuckler.
Yep, how it is.
10, 15. No, wait.
you do notice as you slash with your dagger that you kind of carve into this gelatin-like substance, and it kind of splatters to the southern wall. You can see that you carved out a large chunk of the matter, and it is severely wounded.
Okay, 15. Ah, shit. I don't really have a good spot to go at this point. So, fuck it. 20. 25, 30, bonus action, dash. I'm going down here. 20, 10, 20, or 15, 20. Oh my god, there's more dark shit here. All right, I'm going to hold right there.
Okie dokie. Rin, it is now your turn. What are you going to do?
Rin is gonna cast kinetic jaunt on herself, so I can't provoke Aops. And then I'm gonna kind of dance into this ooze's little space, do a little short sword, and then kind of move away from it. So that'll be like that, stabby, and then like there. And then I'm gonna roll my short sword. Nope, that's not what
Proficiency
I wanted.
with a short sword.
I can never remember yes, that's how I roll it. I'm
Short
not used to
sword.
that.
Are we
Efficiency,
having
short
issues
sword
with
allows you to-
D&D Beyond again?
So under your actions, there should be like the number like 6 or 9 or something under hit/DC. That's the button you push.
Oh, that one.
Short sword.
Nope, it did the same thing. I'm gonna try reloading it
alright,
and see if
so-
it works.
Let me pull it up. Because weren't we having this issue with everything but spell
We were,
attacks?
yes.
Yeah.
All right, did that work? Nope.
Nope. Wow. See, and it worked for me.
And what
because
the fuck?
I got my shit back,
You can
I guess.
manually
But
roll it /R 1d20
Or
plus.
Ren, on the left-hand side of Roll20, click on the dice button. It's gonna pop
yeah,
out a
I'll just
dice
do
roller. Just click the D20 button, and then we'll add a +5 to it.
Short sword.
Yeah, that works.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
2 twos.
1d20 +5.
Really, woof. Hey, at least it eventually came through. Okay, so I assume that doesn't hit.
No. Wait, hold
Yeah.
on. Yeah, it just
Oh.
barely misses.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I'm gonna be there. I think that's the farthest I can be from them without being far away from everyone.
Okay, Riker, it is now your
And
turn.
that's it. Oh, thanks.
all right. As my action, I will summon out my cannon right in front of me. Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
And and as a bonus action, it will. I'll just fire with it.
Okay.
At specifically this guy right here.
Okay.
Let me go back here. 12 to hit.
12 does hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh, all right.
Also, Sammy, point of note, that a dagger that you have, you need to keep track of it. It now has a -1 to attack rolls. So just treat it like a -1.
attack rolls or damage rolls?
All. It is just imagine it as a -1 dagger now.
And just as a point of reference, this is the Force Ballista.
Okay.
So it does the whole 3 force damage.
Yes.
I'll back up to over here, and that'll be it.
Okie dokie, Herc, it is now your turn.
Crossbow.
Really?
Do it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
and he's
There's
really
there's no shame. Yeah.
Do it.
There's no shame, but really?
I thought you were memeing. Is all I was saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, all right, let's add this.
I mean, it kind of is a good use of the crossbow.
For sure. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, it is. Thanks, Sarah. God. Critical hit.
10 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
I'll use my reaction and add Ardu's flame breath to that.
All right, so roll a 1d6 for flame breath.
Yes, I believe that is.
D6 or D8, I can't remember.
A D6. And it's acid right now. He's acid.
All
Double
right, so
acid.
it doesn't do anything. As you can
Acid
see,
plus
Been a
acid
green dragon
cancels
for
out.
so long. It's just like
it doesn't heal him or anything like that. But
How about a
definitely,
taste of your medicine.
oh, how about that? It's just resistance. It's not immunity.
so he
So
takes 2 damage.
-2.
What?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, very surprised. I thought it was immunity. Had to double check. Yeah, you
Glad
can
you
see the
did.
acid-infused arrow appear to do a little bit additional damage to this gray ooze, but it is still there, and you can see it just kind of corroding the metal trap that it's in right now. What do you do? Do you do
Okay.
movement?
I drop my heavy crossbow, and I'll say, it eats it. Watch out, and I'll back up over here.
Okay.
What?
Back around to the top of the
Jump.
order. It is Arcis's turn. What do you do?
All right, we will shoot an arrow at our friend.
Just as a reference, any I don't think we're keeping track of arrows, but if we were, any arrow projectile that shot into it, you will not be able to reclaim.
Yeah, no, I figured that much. And I've been trying to keep track of it. Not been.
Yeah, I said that because I remember you had said it once. So
Yeah. No, I definitely won't be able to get them back. Yep. So the first one, 17.
definitely hits.
Cool. So 11 points of damage.
Yeah, pulling your bow back really far, aiming, and you loose this arrow with a bunch of force, and it comes and it pierces a hole directly through the ooze, and kind of after the arrow goes through, it just explodes against the back wall, and this one is dead.
Cool. Then I'm gonna do that with the other one with my second attack.
Okie dokie.
All right. So
20
dirty 20
hits. Yeah.
for 8 points of piercing damage on that one.
Yeah, same situation, just rapid fire, just and both of them. Kind of a flavor, not a mechanical thing. The ooze sprays in your general direction, Sammy, ducking behind the wall as it kind of splatters out into the hallway or the room next to you. But combat has officially ended. And before I go, remove all turns. Clear. Got it. Nice.
One less thing
Okay.
you got to worry about later on.
Well, that was an easy one.
You'll learn dungeon crawls or a battle of 1,000 cuts, or die to 1,000 cuts versus one giant ass fight.
I didn't bother to use any spells. I was like, nah, I'm gonna save those.
DM,
Yes.
do I see that little bit of something over here? Or am I
With your
not
human
supposed to see
vision?
something there? Oh,
I'm trying to figure out what is giving the light that far.
'cause obviously you see the whole map, so I don't know if there's like a hallway or something like that that I can actually peer down.
I don't think you should be able to see it unless you went a little bit further, but
Okay.
I'm not gonna. Hold on.
Forget you saw it.
Let me move your token. Yeah, it's just an artifact. Light's going through where it shouldn't
Got
be.
it. Got it. Clipping, heard, got it.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna take a quick moment and look in the room over here, and I see more dark spots. Be like, there might be more in here.
Kind of looking around, I won't make you roll a perception check on this one. You can see that the ooze was definitely concentrated in that particular room. As you get out, you can start to see the further you step away from that room, the less there is.
More of them. What do you call them?
Ever seen an ooze in my life?
No, make it up.
That wasn't the Luciferia, was it?
I think it was a giant slug. I don't know.
I fixed it, Sammy.
No, thank you. The Nalusa Phalia was a shadow-like creature.
Yes.
All right.
John,
Yes.
What's this door look like? Is it locked?
It is not. Outside of now the iron band that was kind of holding the doors, one of the wooden planks is just barely hanging on as the rivet had been pulled out by the pseudopod of the gray ooze. The door's in pretty rough shape. You could easily pull it over. It might even have to be tender before it just falls off its hinges.
Riker's curiosity is getting to him. I'm gonna just peek inside really quick.
Okay. Yeah. As you open up the door, you see cobwebs and wood scattered across the ground, debris, but you also smell more excrement. It smells like a shit room.
Riker will just close the door and just say, "Oh God,
I
that's
believe
probably where they."
Or-
that would serve his bathroom, but
Well,
sure.
as the module calls it out, or not the module, but the dungeon thing, it calls it a privy.
Yeah.
Then yeah,
Oh.
that would be a shit room.
That's a shit room for sure. That is a shit closet for sure.
Oh, did you already leave to rejoin the group? Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I can still be right there. I just wanted to take a quick peek in, but if there's something else you wanted to point out,
What's your
I can
passive
go back.
perception?
You wanna take
14.
a shit in there real quick?
I maybe.
Gonna go potty?
What if he does?
14.
Do our players actually shit anywhere?
Only
Don't
if you
pull
want to.
that.
Shit, go in that room.
No,
Maybe
with a
the
14
dirt
you
skit.
don't. With a 14 you don't hear anything else.
All right. Well, Riker was just curious to see what it was. He'll close the door, kind of like at the beak end of his mask, where the smells, like where the air comes in. He just grasps it to help with the smell and rejoins the group.
Alrighty. As you venture forward further into the haunted halls, you see the corridor to the south leads to what appears to be another dead end. Although from this side, you can see quite clearly that this is a false wall. As you can even see kind of the edge of where the sliding mechanism is sticking out.
The pathway to the south has that false wall you're talking about?
Yeah, right here. You can't really see
Okay.
it because my door on the lighting layer has kind of taken it over, but it is there.
Got it. Okay.
Right, another fork in the road, left or right?
To the west, you can
Sam is going
see
left.
more torches. None of them lit, but if you choose to light them, you could.
Yeah,
These
I'll
actually
light
have
a few of
torches on
them.
them.
Yeah.
A couple of them do. I will place a light here and a light here.
Riker, load me up.
With what?
I'll grab the heavy crossbow I gave him earlier.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Riker's just so confused, but he just hands up. He like won't resist. He'll just give you the crossbow.
Coming out a little
You've
bit
just become
further,
squired.
Sammy, you see the tail end of a massive ballista aimed through what appear to be some wrought iron bars facing to the south.
I'm gonna keep going this way.
Ooh.
She can't carry that one now.
How'd you read my mind?
Doesn't look like it's in operating condition.
It is not an operating
No, I see
condition.
all the cobwebs and everything.
Yeah, it is in a state of extreme disrepair. As you're kind of examining this, looking through the wrought iron bars to the south, you can see a pile of what appears to be discarded weapons. Some of them appear to be more new than others.
They look pretty large. Is that like true?
No, it's just the map creator made it a little bit too large to be able to see.
Hey, gang, look. There could be some neat stuff in there.
Well,
Or a lot of corpses.
maybe we should figure
Where?
out what put them there first before we start raffling through that.
Probably somebody wanted to take all this stuff out, gathered too much, fell down a ladder or something, and...
Or this
Why
is the
would they
dumping
do?
ground of all of the people that died here from the monster. He uses this place to store his loot.
And just put
And
it
I'm
on
gonna
display
try to
for
listen.
us here.
I'm trying to shush them. I put my hand over their mouths.
Okay.
I try to listen, see if I can hear anything.
Man.
Go ahead and give me another perception check.
Yeah, the great rolls just keep on rolling.
You hear the sound of tiny little feet skittering across the ground, echoing through the chamber. You hear wind kind of bellowing from the south, coming through. That's more of almost even a feel, as you can kind of feel it blasting up against your body as you're standing there looking around.
Do I get a feeling or a sense of hearing that they're coming from the chamber with the, or in the direction the ballista was pointing, or do I not have an idea where I can hear it?
The skittering feet?
The little baby feet.
Coming from the east.
Oh.
The
From
direction the
place we
direction
just
that you
came?
just came from, yeah.
Oh, I'm creeped out. I didn't see this shit. You see Sammy visibly uncomfortable then, and staring off to the direction, or to the east, where we just came from, and knowing I can't see shit, but I'm just trying to intently listen. Arsus, get over here. There's something behind you.
All right, I'll turn around and I'll try to concentrate on what's behind me.
Okay. You can give me a perception check if you would like.
Okay. A little better.
Listening in, you hear the sort of stop and go pattern of tiny little claws scraping against the ground and hearing squeaking. It's just rats.
Are you hungry? I could hunt some of those rats for you, Sammy.
Shake my head, and I'm just gonna go south now, and just kind of.
And they don't even sound
Look
like they're
beyond-
that big.
What I will
I can't
say
pass through the
also,
area.
with an 18, you won't be able to pass through there unless different forces, you are able to pry them open. Arsus, as you're listening intently with everyone else quiet, you notice something. Not just the sounds, but you start to see your hair floating a little bit off of your head. You feel static in the air.
Does anybody else feel staticky?
I poke Rin.
There's a slight transfer of energy, nothing to cause any damage, but it's
But a
definitely
little shock.
Yeah, a little shock.
Oh,
Pick up your feet and stop rubbing up against things.
I poke Sammy on the lip.
I guess
Okay.
You already discharged it.
Yeah,
You gotta keep rubbing.
yeah, it's gonna take a little bit to build back up again.
Is there a sense of where it might be? Like if I walk in a circle,
Mhm.
is there a sense of where it might be slightly stronger than anywhere else?
Yeah, I'll give you that without a roll. The north. As you creep towards the passes to the north, it feels stronger. Your hair starts to lift even further off of your head.
Coming from that way. I think we shouldn't go that way.
But
Go
I'm
ahead.
kind of curious to see what's causing it, though.
Um,
We're looking
Sammy.
for the boy and we're getting out.
You would know because you were the one that saw. You saw your brother go north through a door. You've only traveled south since then. So as of right now, you're potentially
Yep.
going further away. There are many different paths through this place, but keeping that in mind.
Yeah.
Not saying you have to go there. There
No,
are
you're right,
alternative routes. But that's something your character would know and think.
Yeah. Western north, western north, western north, western north. Sammy's gonna roll odd for west, even for north.
And I will,
West.
as a little bit of an aside, oh, never mind. It was still dark out. Never mind.
I'm gonna keep going west.
Okay.
John, what was this again? Did anybody look at this already?
It is a small pool of water.
Okay.
Kind of, you can see droplets coming from the ceiling. It's rather damp in that particular chamber. Alrighty. Venturing further west, eventually you come to another similar corridor to the south where there appears to be a false wall, but it is sort of a dead-end appearance. To the north, there is an entryway open, no door, kind of an archway leading into what appears to be a sort of guards' quarters. You see smashed, triple-tiered wooden bunk beds that kind of line the back walls. You can see rags and debris strewn about the remainder of the room, tables, chairs, lots of different things that are absolutely smashed, and another door to the west.
Hey, Sammy, I think there was an illusion wall. We could grab some of that loot and use it to against
Shit.
whatever.
All right. Just make it quick. All right. Let's just.
All right. No, we can keep going. It's fine.
No.
There's nothing amazing or.
I grab Herc by the arm because he's got some point, but he's also my brother. And I will kind of like drag him and not throw him, but just lead him in that direction. Just check it out right quick.
All right. You got it.
John, while they're doing that, is this a door right here?
It is a door.
This is so
Is it
crazy.
locked?
It is not.
Riker is the door opener tonight.
Is it a mimic?
Not this
It is
time.
not. It is not. Are you gonna open it?
Yes.
I'm gonna peek inside. Yeah.
Alrighty. As you peek inside, it appears to be another privy. However, this time you can see kind of the collapsed rubble over top of kind of the wooden platform with a circle carved out, kind of a makeshift stall, if you will, in this back right corner.
It's feces. Why is it always feces? Oh, I need to stop opening these.
Is there any way through?
You do see that the room does extend further south, although it looks like it might be a little bit of a climb, as if it's not necessarily a natural portion of the room. But it does look like, from your vantage point, that the room does go south.
Yeah, we can go in there, but just hold your nose. It's a really bad smell.
Well, when you're hunting, you want to sometimes put bad smells on yourself to help deter animals from finding you tasty. We could use it to our advantage.
No, I don't want to do that. I'll take a step in while they're dealing with the false wall.
Okay, so you guys are over here to the south, opening up.
Nope, it was a trap.
You guys, okay. Oh, I didn't see you down there, Herc.
I'm stuck.
Is Herc actually stuck, or are you just being
Wall.
goofy?
The walls are.
Hold on, I just shifted all the walls.
Yeah, you did.
Don't move.
Yes, you did.
They're an undo movement.
There's not.
There we go.
Why can I not grab the door? There we go. We're just deleting it. There we go. Okay, cool. All right. The door is
When in doubt, delete,
slid.
delete.
Just an illusion.
You see a lot of different weapons in here. You see great axe, you see large javelins, you see small rapiers. The thing that really catches your eye is a large metallic shield that is on kind of on the top. Yeah, see multiple arrowheads, some belt buckles. Looks like a lot of different armor, weapons, gear.
Is there a nice javelin?
Let's see how nice it is. It's in pretty good shape. It's worn, but you could use it full functionality.
All right, I'll take the javelin and the shield, I guess.
A magic mouth appears, echoing in the chamber. These were carried in by those who will never carry them out again.
Well, I didn't bring it in. Hello? Hello?
Look, come on now. Just let's go. Grab something and let's get out of here.
There's somebody in here.
Did I hear that voice, or did only her hear it?
No, you guys would all have heard it. Probably even down the hall you would have heard it. It's a very echoey chamber. Even if you might not have understood it, you would have understood that it was different than any of your voices and much louder.
Yeah, they ran into something. Let's go.
Hell. Yeah, I'll start making my way towards them.
Yeah, you did see a door to the
Alright,
south,
boys.
though, as you were peering in there.
Okay.
I guess I'll take a.
What are you getting into down here?
There
Are you
was
guys
a
all right?
Prophet, he said, beware. Those who have brought these in will never go out.
Yeah, so they're dead adventurers, like I said.
So you knew?
I deduced.
Okay. Well,
This is other people's stuff. The other people are dead. We can take it once we leave, but right now we don't
I
have the
think we could
time.
use it right now. I'll take a javelin and the shield.
Alrighty. It is a +1 shield
Nice.
and a javelin.
And it's a basic ass.
It may be free, but it comes at a cost.
That's first.
Yes, that's what taxes are for.
It's gonna give you warts. The shield of the wart master.
Or herpes.
Not herpes.
Sammy, you hear echoing from all around. Help! Please! Please, no!
Alright, I'm
Right,
going back
everyone,
north.
grab something powerful and let's go.
I think I'm good. Thank you, Mr. Herc.
Right. Any inkling of where that's coming from? Rin?
Rin,
gives a listen.
give me another survival check.
Okay.
Great rolls.
Yeah.
The way that these chambers are, the way the sound is just bouncing and echoing off of the walls, and as many different paths as there are, all the sounds are just kind of converging. It's hard to tell. It sounds like it's coming from all over.
I can't tell. I'm sorry.
I mean, did that even sound like your brother, Sammy, or was that maybe a trap?
Where's Sammy?
Oh, you guys were debating whether that sound came from anywhere nearby or something like that. Sammy wandered off and started going north.
Sammy.
Well,
Sammy, as you
I'm gonna
enter this
stop.
room,
did he
Yeah.
explain to us that he saw his family members go north at all?
I just said
I don't think so.
No.
Right.
I just yeah.
I mean,
Okay,
I'll
let's go
saying
this
that,
way.
like, I know not a lot of times I think we get caught up in the DM explained it to multiple people or, you know, explained it out loud that, you know, kind of it's something that everyone knows rather than the person immediately repeating, oh, this is what the DM just told me, I tell to everybody. Sammy, if you or your character would have said something, I'll allow you to have said that you said it. But if you wouldn't have said something, that's completely fine too.
But, well, we already
I
know
said
that he
I
was
was
heading
heading
this
north.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, we did see him head out this way for sure.
And because,
Okay.
like, I wanted to go back and grab some accessories.
Yeah, but we discovered that mostly the way we were going was a dead end.
Oh. Well, he didn't know that.
The bathroom had a door in it, but
I believe the bathroom had a hole in it that's different than a door.
there
It also
John
had
did
a
say
door.
specifically that there was a door.
There was a
Okay.
door to the south.
Yeah.
Alright.
Herc, you would have had to climb up that ledge in order to get to the door. It's about a 10-foot climb.
Shit. Okay.
Alright, so we're heading
I'll
that
help,
way.
I'll
We're heading
help other people.
through the latrine.
Well, do we know which way Mr. Sammy went?
Can you message him?
Oh, that's a good question.
The travel
Depends on how thick the walls are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the foot of stone.
Yeah, no shot.
Yeah, it's 1 foot of stone. I mean, Riker will try, but I don't think it works.
Yeah, there's about
Must have gotten in
70
too.
to 150 foot of stone, depending on the direction that you take to get there. Straight line, it's like 150 foot of stone. It's not
I
going
just
anywhere.
flip off my mask. No, I have no idea where he is.
Okay.
Well, we were heading this way. Maybe he just ran ahead to check for traps.
Okay. So you guys are continuing through the latrine, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
The
Don't
most
move.
logical sense.
Don't move your characters any longer. I need to go to Sammy for a moment.
And to live with the consequences.
As you stand here in a large triangular shaped room, seeing the massive bronze statues in front of you on either side of this bronze door. You see these statues standing on top of stone pedestals. Humans, one male, one female, arms outstretched, pointed towards each other, even though the tokens don't necessarily represent it. Kind of creating an invisible line between themselves and the door. Okay, if that makes sense. So both of them are posed with one hand on their sword hilt and the other with their outstretched arm pointing towards the other. There is a faint metallic smell in this room, and you can sense the static is very strong in here.
I'm gonna look around. I would assume there's some layer of dust and or cobwebbage in this room.
There is. In fact, not only is there dust and cobwebs, but as you're looking around in the room, you also see sprawled out onto the ground soot or ash, some form of smoky, like powdery substance on the ground. Something written in it. Letters that don't make any sense to you. Bravo, Edward, whatever W is, window, I don't know. Whiskey, yes, thank you.
B-E-W, okay.
Boobs. Trying to write boobs but couldn't spell.
And then
I didn't get all the way.
underneath of it, you see a triangle with a zigzagged line drawn in the center of it.
Oh, like a lightning bolt?
You can make that deduction if you would like. Given the circumstances of all the electricity, like the static in the area, one could assume.
Got it. Do I see any footprints or recent disturbance in the cobweb leading to the door?
Give me a survival check.
Survival, it is.
Yeah.
You know who's good at that? Your companion.
I rolled a dirty 20, so maybe you guys are the bad luck right now. Holy shit.
You see
You started it.
two individual drag marks lightly guiding through the stone dust, creating two very narrow paths headed towards the door. However, you see that with the 20, you do notice that these drag marks end about 10 feet away from the door.
Oh.
But you can see them from the time that you get up the stairs, you can see them all the way to 10 feet in front of the door, and then they lift. By that I mean they're no longer on the ground. Like, you don't see any
Jesus
drag
is no
marks.
longer walking with me. Got
Exactly,
it.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is there any solid object in the area that I can reasonably pick up?
nothing in this room, unfortunately. There's some things in the other room, some, pieces of the ballista, some stone that had been fallen, but this room is relatively tidy outside of, from a debris perspective. You get the feeling that there was nothing ever really in this room to have debris outside of these statues.
Okay. I'm probably going to wander back at this point because I don't like the fact that the disappearing footprints beyond a certain point are there. And I'm gonna look back and forth and not see anybody. And I'm gonna go. What would Sammy do? Sammy would probably go back this way.
Okay,
and then
go ahead and stop right there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I'm gonna go back to them, and then I'll let you know when you can hear or regain their circle. The rest of you come in, and the door of the privy kind of cracked open. What do you do?
Well, you were climbing through the door, weren't you?
I was gonna help people get over this ledge. It's 10 feet tall, I heard.
It's not like a sheer ledge. It's more like a super duper steep incline. Like you could be on your hands and kind of make your way up it. But
Like a crumbling facade.
yeah, basically.
Think they had carts going up through this thing? Very accessible.
Would you the rest of you, are you going in with him and allowing him to help you up this ledge?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna let her help me up something.
Only if he actually grabs your ass.
Who has a passive perception higher than 16? Both of you? Okay. Arsis and Rin, as you get into the main portion of the privy, you hear some minor scuttling from behind you. And go ahead and place your tokens inside of the room where you would like. All of you.
Oh, gotcha.
Except for Sammy.
Except for me.
I don't mind taking point on this one. Climbing up first.
Okay. Okay, that'll be fine. As Herky gotta be, yeah, we'll get you back in. I'm gonna say you're probably right here helping everybody else get up.
I'd wait to open the door until everyone.
Well, that's the ledge. Okay, I thought this was the
No, those are stairs. Right. This over here is the ledge.
Gotcha.
You see a giant spider, kind of crouched with a brain.
Looks like it's got a brain for an ass.
No, it's just the art.
That's just a path.
It is tucked deep into the corner, not making any movement towards you, but it is there.
Y'all, I don't want to alarm anybody, but there is a very large spider right over there.
Where?
I imagine if we're quiet and we don't disturb its nest or its webs, we should be fine.
I'll squash it for you.
I mean, there really is no need.
Spiders are usually quite quick. I don't know that.
Yeah, I think as long as you don't disturb it, it's not gonna disturb you.
Just watch out for any webs and you should be fine.
Do I see any webs, John?
Even though they're not displayed on the map, yeah, you see a decent amount of webbing.
I think Have I stepped it over a bunch already?
No, a lot of it's on the ground, or even or not on the ground, but on the ceiling, but also Like, actually, you can see it right there. It's underneath of the
okay.
creature. But then also back into the actual
The opposite way that we're going.
the toilet
I see
area
it
as
now?
well. Yeah,
From where I'm at.
yeah,
Holy!
yeah.
the
They
gods,
pointed
that's
it
a-
out. You'd see it.
That's a giant spider.
Hurt. No, we gotta find Sammy.
Wow. Is it alive? Sorry,
Again,
Sammy,
I think
Sammy,
it
Sammy.
is.
All right. You don't think it? I hope Sammy's all right.
let's just go. We'll be fine. Well, I mean, hopefully he's not in the. I don't see it. The spider hasn't moved. I think he's not there. So let's keep going.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll open the door.
Yep.
Alrighty. The door opens up into a somewhat barren room. You can start to see chains coming down from posts. It appears to be broken bedding in boxes in this room, but there is a kind of a post hanging from the wall, and coming down from it are chains. This looks to be some sort of makeshift dungeon area, maybe.
Don't like that.
But you also see an additional door on the west-hand side of the room.
Is there any signs that somebody came through here recently? Footprints or disturbing of the dust or?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a survival check for me.
Roll higher than a 6. Dirty 20.
Okay, a dirty 20. You see what appear to be humanoid-like footprints.
I see footprints. Sam, I think Sammy did come this way.
Why would he close the door behind him?
So we wouldn't follow.
I mean, why would he run off in a place that's dangerous?
Real mature. Maybe a curse got him.
Oh, we better find him then.
Well, yeah, there's only one way to find out.
All right. What is this?
A sconce. Would you like to, out of the 4 different sconces that there are in the room, there's probably one with a torch. Would you like to light it?
No.
I would.
I figured.
He's the door opener. He's the sconce lighter.
I'm the light bringer.
Okay.
He's also human. He can't really see in the dark.
But the light bringer.
Alrighty. Somebody going to open the other door?
Yeah, I'll open it.
Yeah.
Is there any web on it?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I think Herc really wanted to provoke that spider.
Park, slow down.
Yeah. As you venture into the hallway beyond, you're faced with a decision. Do you go north or do you go south?
Well, again,
hold on,
checking
let
for
me-
footprints.
That is a door to the north.
All right. Looking for any signs of
We'll
disturbance or
go
footprints.
ahead and continue with the footprints. And you can notice that this room is kind of filled with them, going both north and south, appearing that here within, I don't know, maybe the last couple weeks, there's been disturbance. Enough time for dust to kind of resettle and form over top, but there are paths going both directions.
Does one look fresher than another?
No, it looks like they probably all happened around the same time. In fact, it almost appears as if, with a 20, you would notice that it appears that there was a minor scuffle in this area. Less footprints and more shuffled, frantic shuffling.
Oh, well, if you look here, Miss Rand, you can see the dance that is a little bit of a fight, maybe? Maybe there was an argument. Now I'm really worried about Sammy, but I can't tell which way he might have gone.
Well,
Maybe we just
try
choose a
both of
door.
us.
Yeah.
That works too.
Well, we did know. No. Yeah, go ahead. Pick a door.
All right, I'm just gonna roll a d4. 1 to 2 south, 3 to 4 north. South it is.
South.
Alrighty.
I'll open up this door.
You were closest to it.
Don't want to let Herc take that title from him.
Nope.
Lightbringer, door opener.
Riker's gonna be a legend into himself.
What I need
They'll write songs about me.
is
Don't tempt me.
immediately upon opening the door, you are faced
It's the son of another giant ballista.
with 3 skeletons who just quickly jerk their head in your general vicinity and need you to roll initiative. Sammy, you're rolling initiative too?
Okay.
Well,
Nope, not
I
that
sure
one.
hope none of them are Sammy.
Is there any flesh attached to them? Are they pure skeleton?
They are not pure skeleton. There does appear to be some bit of living associated with them.
Ooh, it could be a Sammy skeleton.
Gotta put you down twice.
Just on the off chance. Alrighty.
Oh.
Let me look at this real quick.
Oh.
Sammy, what's your dex mod? Or what's your dex score? You beat a 16?
Oh yeah, I'm an 18.
Okay. So you go
He's a
before the
dexty boy.
spider. Okie dokie.
I'm a Dexy boy.
Rin, you react first. Door opens, skeletons turn, face your way. They appear menacing.
Cool. I'm a cast Bane on all 3 of them.
Close the door.
Okie
Well,
dokie.
yeah, I could shut the door, but
This is
Charisma
more
save.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. We're gonna go left to right. So far left one, 14. What do I need to beat?
Your spell save DC. Rin?
yeah, that is somewhere
On your spells. Go to your spells
Here we
option.
go. The DC is 14.
Okay.
So only one
so
fails.
2 of 3 of them fail, and I will put the.
No, if it meets, it beats it.
Seeds.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I meant 2 of the 3 of them succeed.
Sorry, Ren.
Yeah, well. What you gonna do? It's not my best day.
I'll put that symbol
Nobody's
on there.
best day. The dice are mean today.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Rin, do you use any sort of movement or anything?
Yeah, she's probably gonna then go back up behind her.
Okie dokie. Sammy, from where you're at, you can hear shouting in the distance, whatever sort of curse words that Rin would have used to cast Bane. You can hear in kind of frantic scuffling as battle is starting to ensue from somewhere to the west.
Okay.
He's gonna run the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm not going to tell you which direction I'm moving. So there you go. 10, 15.
Oh, that's
20,
right. You guys can't
25,
see.
Nope.
Nope.
30. Bonus action dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, And I guess I will action move 5. Hello. And oh, I am greeted with a decision. I said 10, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna step into the room here, and I see Mr. Ugly standing right there.
You probably
Still
wouldn't.
tucked into the corner. Oh, I wouldn't?
You can see it because its token is showing, but your passive perception is probably not high enough to be able to. What's your passive perception? Is it 17?
16.
Okay, yeah. I was, higher than a 16 is
That's
what
fine.
I had called the first time. So a 16, you wouldn't have seen
Yeah,
it.
that's fine. All right, so then, but I do see this door open.
You
I
do see
the
that door
sword
open,
itself?
and yeah, you not only see
Okay.
the door open, but you see a torch lit, or
You take
yeah,
it with you.
you see light cascading from that door.
Okay. And 20. Whoop. Helps if I click on my token. 20. 25. 30.
Mm-hmm.
And that is everything I've got.
Okie dokie. A 10 misses. But this creature, it's smart enough not to fight 4 or 5 of them by itself, but one unsuspecting victim, it tried to web you and it missed. So you see the web just and smack up against the wall behind you, and it is going to skitter 30 feet in your general direction, and then it'll end its turn. If you weren't aware of its presence, you are aware of its presence now. Arsis, it is now your turn.
Okay. Pull out my bow. Let's shoot some skelly boys. And for the one that's closest, can I shoot through, like, around Riker, or do I need to get a better angle?
I'll say you're okay.
Okay. So I go for the skeleton. 22?
22 hits. $11 points of damage.
It's only 8.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. 8 points of damage.
And then we'll do it
did they
again.
Have
It's Pearson.
yeah. Maybe it was a 3E. Maybe it was a 3E thing.
It was.
Because they still. Okay, got it. Okay, second attack. 14.
14.
Just hits.
Nice. So another 12 points of damage on that one.
Okay, yeah. As you pierce twice, you aim for the joints and you take out its kneecap. It just kind of hobbles to the side, its leg falling off, and then you kind of aim right at the spine, exposed through the ribs, and just and crumple this particular creature.
Got real good with this bow.
It is now. Do you do anything with your movement or any sort of bonus actions or anything?
I'll stand my ground, but I will send Ardu in
Okay.
to assist the next person. So I'm just gonna put him like right here.
Okay, that changes things just a tad. Instead of attacking Riker, this skeletal creature is going to see the dragon come in, and it is going to make a short sword attack at it. A 9. Does
And
that
miss.
hit?
Nope.
Alrighty, it does not have multi-attack. Next one is going to use its 30 feet of movement to get right here, and it will make a short sword attack against Riker. 15, does that hit?
Nope.
Fuck! Okay, that ends their
and it
turn.
would need to subtract a d4 from its attack.
That is
because
true,
it's Bane.
because it is Bane. I was thinking it was
It
saving
doesn't matter
throws,
because
but
it
it's an
hit the
attack
first
roll.
time. But
Yep. Good remember, Rin. Thank you. Riker, it is now your turn. You have a skeleton now in
remembering.
your face.
Yeah, I do. So, bonus action. I'm gonna have the cannon move away. I'm not sure if the skeleton will make an AOP. That's up to it.
No, it probably wouldn't. Having not seen it attack, it wouldn't see it as a threat yet.
Yeah, that's fine. It's gonna move and it's going to blast the skeleton with a nat 20.
Oh.
Woo.
Hey.
Let's
Okey-dokey.
go.
Roll good. Roll good.
Come on. So
Nice.
18 force damage.
Yeah, immediately bones just go clattering and flying as this thing definitely dies. I'll get rid of that Bane marker. It is dead.
All right. Action. I will load up a firebolt in the rifle
Okay.
and try to shoot Skelly Boy right here.
Okay. Go for it.
21 to hit.
21 hits, 11 points of fire damage.
And also with level 5, I get Arcane Firearm, so I get to add a d8 of damage on that.
Wow.
So 14 fire damage.
That is just enough to completely obliterate this one as well. Very weak skeletons, creatures that have just been hanging out here. But your characters somehow still hear the battle music in their head.
No.
Do you do anything else with your turn before we transition to Herc?
I'll take a step in.
Okay.
I'll come right here, and that's where I'll end it.
Herc, seeing the three skeletons that charged out just get obliterated. There's no perceivable threat. Do you do anything with your turn?
Yeah, I come up to this one. I kick its bones across the room.
Yeah, kicking just the largest, easiest bone to see. Its skull just flies across the room, smashing against the wall on the opposite side, shattering into a couple pieces.
Ha! Yeah! Where's Sammy?
Not in here.
He must have gone the other door.
Which way did we come through? That way, this way. I'll go up and open this door.
Okay, I will allow you to open that door, but that will end your turn. Opening that door into a massive hallway where you can see a couple more doors and a couple more corridors. Rin, do you do anything with your turn?
Yeah, I mean, Rin's gonna follow Herc since there wasn't really anything else there.
Okay.
She'll just kind of hit that doorway.
Okay. Do you step out into the hallway, or do you just stand at the door with Herc?
Yeah, let's step into it. I want to see what's up next.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Just long halls going in either direction. Both of them sort of going north. One goes direct north, and the other one you can kind of see curls up and around. You still... I think actually that might be all of your movement, or pretty close to it. Maybe you got like 5 or 10 more feet if you want.
Yeah, but eh.
You gonna stay right there?
Oh, I guess I don't think I could have.
I mean,
made it that far.
you could use your action to also move because you're not
Yeah,
using
I
an
guess it's fair,
attack.
but that's
so
fine.
you could have another 30.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You can move your token that much more if you want, but if not, Sammy, it is now your turn.
Okie dokie. This door is open, right?
This door is open.
Is it closed?
It's kind of halfway open, and you can see light shining through it. These don't have like door stoppers that keep the door propped open, so they kind of naturally drift closed.
Okay. As I shoulder my way through the door, I'm gonna pull out my bow, and I'm gonna keep moving. 30 feet there. I'm going to turn back and take a shot at whatever spat the web at me. If I have line of sight, or do I not have line of sight? Is it because it's below me or something?
No, it's above you. It's on the
What's above me?
ceiling.
Shit. Oh, cool, perfect. We're gonna take a shot at it.
Okay.
Boom, short bow. 14 to hit.
14 meets his armor class. You hit.
It's gonna take 13 points of sneaky piercing damage.
No.
You don't get sneak attack.
Yes, I do. It's a finesse weapon. Oh, I get range. No, I can use a ranged weapon.
You can, but then you have to have advantage or an ally near it to work for regular sneak attack. But for your subclass feature, it's melee only.
Fucker.
So it's 5 points.
No, it says right. Wait, sneaked attack, motherfucker. I always do this, don't I?
No, it's normally you're fine.
Damn it. Yeah, I know. Damn it. I do this every day. Okay, so 5 points of damage.
Alrighty. And you can kind of hear it let out a small cry as you pierce it.
And bonus action dashing. 5, 10. Is this door open?
That door is open.
I'm gonna shoulder my way through it. 20,
And you would eventually
30.
see your companions.
Blah!
Where the fuck have you
Big
been?
spider behind me.
You antagonized the spider? God.
It antagonized me. And then I turn around and ready another arrow. And that is the end of my turn.
You stand there, arrow readied, facing the direction that you came running from. 5 seconds go by. Full round of combat goes by. You don't see any spider chasing you through the door.
Shot something at me.
Well, that's just great, Sammy. He probably went off and told all his spider friends.
I think it might have eaten all its friends.
Hey guys,
Yeah,
Sammy's not in here. Oh,
No.
hey Sammy.
Sammy,
Yeah.
Hey, Riker.
where are you?
He came in from
I'm
behind.
right
us.
here.
Apparently, we went the wrong way.
Missed
I'm
out
looking for
on
you,
these.
you idiot, and I'll punch him in the arm.
I said I was going north.
Which
You
way
did?
is that?
Towards. Wait, you said the static. Your head was getting all fuzzy.
Right, that usually meant something bad was there, that we shouldn't have gone
Yeah,
without
well,
everybody.
I
You're
looked
lucky
over
to
there.
be
and-
alive.
Yes, I know. You're lucky to be alive too.
We're all lucky to be alive, alright? These animated skeletons, on the other hand, didn't stand a chance.
Because we were
Riker.
together.
Riker, now where are they from? How'd they die?
DM, can I determine how these skeletons died?
They were cursed.
Give me an autopsy check. No.
Like a medicine check?
Yeah, give me a medicine
help.
check.
I can't help.
So is it disadvantage if he helps?
I don't have proficiency.
Yeah, Herc touching it. What does this part do?
What is this
Have
bone?
a bone and snaps it.
Very brittle. Is that normal?
It's hard to tell. It's been a really long time. That is one thing that you can say is that oh, never mind. That's these skeletons, still with some rotting flesh left on their body. These have only been here probably a couple weeks. You can see acid burns. You can see a lot of their organs appear to be missing, but you can't necessarily tell the cause of death.
Well,
Lots of normal, like broken bones, bruising on some of the still intact skin. Yeah, but It's difficult to know the exact cause.
We certainly, well, we're not the first group to be coming in here. These bodies not fresh, but here within like the last few weeks. Looks like
Weeks.
they're just not quite as lucky as we've been.
Where'd you all go? Did y'all? Where are y'all coming from?
Following you.
Or so we thought.
Yeah, I thought I was following you, since none of y'all were behind me.
We
What's my
didn't
last
see you
name?
go.
I don't think you have a last name.
I
You're the
draw my
hurricane.
Definitely Sammy, because Sammy wouldn't pay attention to the fact that your last name is Heartsong.
Well, I trust you, but now you just gave it away. We don't know where Sammy went, or if this really is Sammy.
I mean, you kind of have a
Looking
point,
for my
Herc.
brother. We're looking for my brother, and you
Whose
all
name
wandered off.
is?
And are we really doing
Hear
this
that
right now?
hesitation?
Raxay, Jesus Christ.
Not a god I'm
Hey,
familiar
Jesus, Jesus Christ.
Ooh,
That's his
Last
nickname. That's his. No. His last name is Lightner. You know, like mine. But you would know that. Maybe you don't know, or you're not the real you, or something like
I
that.
know. I know who I am.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
You just seem insecure with all these questions.
I think
Let's
you're just
find your
insecure
brother.
with me. All right, where'd you guys? Wait,
Where did we
I
come
looked through
from?
the
Where
door
did we
that
go?
breakers-
Come on already, this way. What were those footprints?
Now I'm curious.
I mean, if you wanted to head north, this hallway heads north too.
Let's go north.
Hold on. As you step out into the hallway, you hear, Sammy. Sammy.
Do I hear it, or does everybody hear it?
Herc.
Does he know his name?
That's exactly what I was just thinking. How does they know your brother know our name?
Where are we hearing that voice from?
From the path that goes directly north, just to the right of you all.
You immediately see me going that way, but just before I hit the corner, I stop.
Okay.
Your br- how would your brother know Herc's name?
Yeah, I feel like this is a trap. Like they're trying to lure us somewhere.
A curse. The Luciferia. Easy, Sammy. I know emotions are running high.
Is it the
Be smart
Hookadin
about this.
that can read minds? Is that the one?
I'll prepare a javelin.
Okay.
It's our best lead for now.
I guess just be careful, because
I mean,
I feel like it is a
most-
trap.
most traps need bait. That might be where his brother is.
As you step out into the hallway, you see a massive set of ascending stairs, sconces lining the entire wall. And at the very top of the stairs, just on the edge of your light, and it's not shown on the map, but at the edge of your vision, you can see a relatively slender figure. What appears to be walking up the stairs and out of sight.
Stop! Stop now! Fuck. I'm running up the stairs.
I'm gonna try to stop him. Hold on, Sammy.
As you get closer, it starts to come into view. This is not a human standing there. These are large, fleshy-like tendrils draping down from the ground, forming a human-like figure. 2 long tendrils draped all the way down, touching the ground. Another set of 2 kind of off to the side, almost mimicking arms and legs as it's walking. And as you trace those tendrils back up, you see, clinging almost to a spider like pose, arms and legs extended out, skeletal figure crouching up against the ceiling, its skull tilted back, looking at you upside down, tendril kind of creeping out of its mouth.
Guiding
Oh, I hope-
route.
I hope this is a Oh,
Is your intent to immediately attack it?
Yeah.
Okay. This will not be a surprise. This will be combat. So go ahead and roll your initiative. This time with this
Alright.
music for real.
I don't think that hits.
That's bullshit.
What? That we all get attacks on it before it gets to go?
Yeah,
John,
you know.
you sound like you want to kill us a little
Not
bit.
quite.
Yes.
so that guiding bolt will go off last. Look, guys, it's a Gashitakuro.
He pity rolled that for you. You
I
know,
appreciate it, Herc. Thank you.
It's intentional.
Riker. You go first in
Yeah.
the turn order. What do you do?
I'm seeing Herc like battle ready, like as in we're going to move in on this thing, right?
For the record, to set some tone, this corridor is 20 foot tall. So even though you're climbing up the stairs, every step it's another 20 feet. So it's still 20 feet no matter where you're at in this entire hallway.
So it's like
And
this instead
yes,
of like this.
Exactly, yeah. And the creature itself is clung to the ceiling, but its long fleshy tendrils are hanging down.
So
So
we can attack the tendrils if you want to get melee.
that is correct.
Okay, so what's like the total distance from me to this thing?
Like you could just measure normally. I just like you're
50 feet.
yeah, you're 50 feet away from it.
Okay.
Let's say 55 because the tendrils are in 55.
Okay. Yeah, this very spooky. Riker will load up a firebolt and try to shoot at it.
Okay.
24 to hit.
24 does hit.
An arcane firearm. That's so 21 fire damage.
Okie dokie.
And bonus action, cannon will come up and also fire on this thing.
Wheel like a girl.
I take it 26 hits then.
26 does hit.
Okay. For 13 force damage.
Quick question, because I don't know. I haven't ran layer actions very often. Does the layer action happen on the next turn? It's after. Happens after the. I know it happens on initiative count 20, but
Yeah.
does it happen on the very first round if somebody rolled above a 20? I would assume that it has to go around.
So the player goes first, and then after that, on initiative count 20, then it goes.
But still in the first round is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it can go into the first round.
Okay. Alrighty. I need everyone.
Oh no.
Let me double check. I think that's in a 20-foot radius.
Did Riker say no or oh?
He said, "Oh,
Oh. Oh no.
Circle. Oh yeah, definitely 20-foot radius does it. I need everyone to make a DC 16 Wisdom save.
Herc, do you have Aura Protection yet or no?
No.
he's level 5."
Oh dang it.
Everybody?
Everyone.
Oh, come on.
Rin's not doing so good on this one.
Just want to say this is the second session I haven't rolled above a 10. Except for, no, I rolled once above 10. That's right.
Damn it, he's so
Oh,
close.
thank God. Oh.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. I was like, Arsis, why'd you roll twice?
Well, what
Okay.
was for the baby?
So, Riker,
Yeah.
Rin, and Herc.
Everybody.
You now see a harmless creature. As you look at it, in Riker, you might even feel a sense of
Remorse?
guilt for having harmed this creature just moments ago.
Okay. So I assume like Riker and the cannon just go off and like as the dust settles, like in Riker's mind he sees just like a cute cuddly creature in pain.
Yeah.
And he has like still like the gun, but the gun just like slowly drops and he completely just lets go of it.
Okay. This charm will last until the end of your next turn.
Sounds good. And right, it's not my turn anymore. But Riker will just say, "Wait, don't fire."
Okay. Arsis, it is now your turn. Seeing it for what it really is still.
That's ludicrous. And we're gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark this fucker.
Luda. What's he doing here? It's harmless.
So just for your sake, DM.
Yeah.
Just put it on the VTT. Display on VTT. He wants to roll for some reason. I'm not actually rolling it, but yeah. Okay, so Hunter's Market was my bonus action.
Okay.
We're going to then attack it with my bow and arrow.
Okay.
Okay, so another creature within 30 feet of the Drake can see, so the Drake will also, if this hits, infuse its strike. A dirty 20?
Yep, that hits.
Cool. And then we're also going to throw Favored Foe on there for the first attack.
Okay.
So it does 1, 10. So ignore the 3 because apparently you rolled it already, but yeah, so 11 plus Hunter's Mark. Plus the Drake. I gotta find where they are. It's not an easy place to find it all.
So we're at a running
Okay.
total of 15, 16.
16. The last one's acid. The rest of it's all piercing.
Okay.
Can Ardu help if he's charmed here?
That's
yeah,
true.
he failed the thing.
It was 16 or
Yeah.
15?
I think 15 without Ardu and then 16 with Ardu.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about, was it the save of 15 or?
Oh, the save
The
was
save was a 16. So since Hardu
then he
rolled a
failed.
15, he failed.
Well, I guess then that 1 point of acid damage because he'd be whining at me for shooting the baby.
I mean, this
He's
is where it's going to come into
And?
play of, yeah, this is, would it do something that you told it to do, whether it thought it was the right thing or not? I feel like a a Drake Warden probably has command.
Trapped in their
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like
and their companion.
yeah. So it's 1 point of damage. I'm gonna leave it on there.
Okay,
But
that's my first arrow.
okay.
So second attack. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
Cool. So ignore the 3 points, but then we're gonna add the hunter's mark on there. So 11 more points of damage.
Okie dokie.
And then she'll kind of like nudge Rin and kind of like bump into her. What are you doing? The thing's gonna eat us.
I think it's fine.
That's my turn.
Sammy, it is now your turn.
All right, this tendrily fleshy mess of a humanoid-looking thing. How far away is it from me?
45 feet
45 feet.
to the parts that you can reach. Yeah.
Sammy
I'll say 40.
is-
It's 40 feet.
Sammy is going to pull out the rapier then.
Okay.
And oh shit! Hi, hello, hello. Oh my god! Now that I see how big the thing is, that's kind of creepy. Cool. He's gonna get up 45 feet. You said?
Yeah, you're right
That
there.
would
You're
involve
good.
I'm good right there. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's gonna involve my bonus action dash. And I'm going to stab the
Hey,
fleshy
Now you can have
messiness.
sneak attack.
Now, yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully it's worth it. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
19 points of damage.
We need to run the
And
fuck away with
then-
the rest of your movements.
Yep. 20 feet, 10, 15, 20 feet right there. And I'm gonna come back and say it's huge. And that is everything I got.
Alrighty, unfortunately, Rin, you are charmed, and so even though Arsis is telling you, what are you doing? We'll kind of flavor this as you spend your action not within action, like looking around, but at the end of it,
Yeah.
you snap out of it.
Okay.
You don't get a turn, but you do snap out of it and now do see this as a threat. It is now the Bone Mimic's turn. It is going to crawl hastily across the ceiling, its tendrils just kind of flopping back and forth, getting to the being right over top of Sammy. It's going to reach its massive claws down. Its arms are like 10, 15 feet long, and it's going to take one massive bony swipe. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Or 12 points of slashing damage.
I am going to
Yeah,
use
but-
my reaction to take half damage.
Okay.
Can he dodge?
Second attack is going to now be with its fleshy tendrils.
Yep.
16, does that hit?
Yep.
Alrighty.
You got
Not
smacked
only-
in the face with a wet noodle.
Did this kind of crimson-like tendril kind of slap into you, doing 11 points of bludgeoning damage, but you are now also grappled, and you can feel your feet lift ever so slightly as this thing is going to attempt to pull you closer. That will end its turn. Perk, it is now your turn. You are charmed, correctly?
Arsis, what are you doing? Oh, look at him. He's giving Sammy a big old lick on the face. Whew. What a fortuitous find.
Appreciate that role play. That will end your turn. But you do eventually snap out of it, and you see that it is not just trying to give Sammy a big ol' smooch. It is trying to consume him.
My mistake.
Yeah, you can see as the tendrils begin to lift him, and mechanically, even though Sammy hasn't moved and left his spot, you can see the creature's rib cage just kind of opening up further as if to receive Sammy as it's kind of pulled into him. Riker, it is now your turn. Oh wait,
Yeah, you're ready to be received.
Okay, so I want to let you all know this is not Andrew playing. This is going to be Riker for a second, okay? Because he's charmed. Riker just immediately goes up and is like, oh, "What are you guys doing? It's just a harmless little creature." John, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on this thing.
nice.
You bastard!
You
I
gonna
will.
touch it?
Yeah, I'm touching. I have to touch it. Yeah.
Is this your syringe that you?
Yep.
Is that okay? Yeah. Withdrawing a
adrenaline.
syringe.
That's only mechanically, like, sorry, that's only flavor. Mechanically, it still works, I think.
Yeah. Let me. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and then plus 4, so it regains 10 HP.
Wow.
Way to
Nice.
undo all my work.
Yeah. Right. You guys did like 80 some points of damage, and 2 of you didn't even get to act.
Riker looks like, just like, you guys are crazy. I can't believe you guys. Are you guys okay?
Riker, it's not a giraffe.
As you stab
Of course
into
it's
it,
not
and
Of
it's
course
ending
it's
your
not a
turn.
giraffe.
One of the tendrils kind of like
Like, see you in the
bumps
face.
into you, pushing you up against the wall. And even though you're not pinned or anything, you feel the massive weight. And as you look up into it, you can see the haunting face of this creature, and like you snap out of it.
Oh. Oh, that's bad.
But it is now Arcis's turn.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm
Lair
gonna
action.
Yeah.
Ah, it is a layer action. Thank you. We
Yeah.
are at 20.
Yep.
Appreciate it, sir.
Bring on the pain.
Herc, Riker, and Sammy, you are going to be affected by this one.
Oh, thank God.
Need a 16 wisdom save.
Oh, god damn it.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Okay, we just need one more.
By the skin of my teeth here.
Herc is
Herc,
right.
no.
Poor her.
Wait, do you have some sort of fright and resist because you're paladin?
Oh yeah.
You
Is
should.
that, is that active right now? Or is that a later level? Immune to frightened. Should be one of your conditions.
Divine sense.
No.
Fighting style.
So it would be in your defenses. It would say at the top of your character sheet.
No?
Nope. Not yet.
I think I could cast heroism on myself or something.
I'm no longer exhausted. I forgot to take that off at the last long rest.
Okay. Alrighty. Unfortunately, Herc, any attack that you make at the creature will be at disadvantage, and you cannot willingly move closer. Alright, that is... but you see basically shadows creeping up the walls, tendrils, looking like they're going to consume you. But unfortunately, Sammy, you're already dealing with something scarier than a shadow, and Riker, you see through
Just
the...
shit himself, so he's
Yeah.
already scared.
Yeah. Arcis, it's now your turn. What do you do?
All right, let's 1-2 boogaloo the same as before.
1-2 boogaloo.
hit?
13 unfortunately does not.
Okay, try again.
Oh no! Oh no! Riker, why did you have to heal it? Why did you have to heal it? I see you walking away, you bastard. Get back over here.
Can't aim with you guys in there. You need to get out of there.
Yeah, unfortunately, both of your attacks miss.
Yeah. The Drake is no longer charmed as well, so
That is correct.
can it attack it from here?
Depends on what. It just has a bite, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't have reach.
No.
No, then it
Baby
cannot.
dragon.
Just making
Okay.
sure.
Right. Well, then it will take the dodge action.
Okie dokie. Sammy, it is now your turn. You are grappled.
I have to take an. How bad does this thing look right now? By the way.
Better now.
Uh,
Fucking Riker.
it's like it's taken some damage, but it still looks relatively healthy.
Okay. Then I am going to take my action to try to break the grapple.
Okay.
So that's an acrobatics or an athletics check.
Yep. You gotta beat a 16, I believe.
16.
Yep.
Please, please, please. You.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
would,
there
like,
we go.
flip the fuck out of that and do like a fancy ass backflip.
Absolutely. You slither in between the wrapping tendrils and kind of push yourself out, and you are free.
And I'm gonna bonus action disengage and get the fuck out of there. 5, 10, 15, 20. Call it 25 right there. Cool. I like that. I like that a lot.
Okie dokie. That ends your turn, I imagine. Rin?
Yeah, we're just gonna vicious mockery this thing.
Gonna hurt its feelings.
You can't get in my head, you puppet.
And what save do I need?
Boop, boop. You need a wisdom 14 save. I just rolled damage.
Oh,
You can just kind of hear like a little bit of a chuckle coming from it, like a guttural just laugh, I guess. It is not taking to your mockery.
Yeah. No one ever does.
Oh.
Eventually, you'll hurt somebody's feelings.
You're just too kind, Rin.
I'm kind of nice. It's tough.
You're gonna eventually have to take a point in monk and like start just beating people with your fists like the streets of old.
yeah. Or tavern brawler feat. Do that.
True. Anyways, sorry.
Yeah, I guess since that didn't work, no, I can't do that. I'm gonna just keep spreading us out since it was kind of obvious that like he can only get to us if we're all close. So.
Okay. Alrighty, it is now the Bone Mimic's turn. With Sammy having escaped, it is going to come after the creature that is next closest. It is going to take its skeletal claw and swipe down at you, Riker.
Oh, but I healed it. 16 misses.
Alrighty.
We're
hungry
buds, right? That's how that works.
And it is going to take a few closer and use its fleshy tendrils.
Oh, you see now that will hit.
You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled.
Okay.
And
I
again,
know something you don't know.
kind of
Misty
like
stab, misty
lifting
stab.
off of the ground, its rib cage opening up. But that'll end its turn. Herc, it is now your turn.
I guess I will cast Heroism on myself. And that's all I can do, I think.
This is. That's so small. Okay. Cast heroism on yourself. Okie dokie. Riker, it is now your turn.
So first up, how's this thing looking?
We haven't really damaged it after you healed it, so the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still looking like it's bloodied, but it's not like on its last leg or anything. It's still got a decent amount of fight to it.
All right. Bonus action, gonna have my cannon fire at it.
Okay.
14 to hit.
14 misses.
Ah. All right, that's fine. Next, what I'll do is, so this thing, is it still on like the ceiling then?
Yes.
Okay. So while it's gripping me, Riker will kind of like reach into his sleeve, pull out like a small device, toss it right next to its head, and it's gonna erupt as I'm casting Shatter. And it
Whoa.
needs to make me a Constitution save.
What's the radius on Shatter?
10-foot radius.
Okay. Alrighty. Constitution save. 15.
That just saves. So
Okay. Half damage.
3 thunder damage.
Oh, God.
Nice. As you can feel the ceiling above you rumbling and a few pebbles shake free from there. Okay.
Yep, that's all I got.
So still grappled though.
Yeah.
Arsis.
Lair action.
It is not going to use one this turn.
Okay.
Like nothing that you know happens.
Oh.
All right, I'll take a couple extra steps up. I will focus, take a deep breath, and I'll try to shoot it in whatever eyeballs I can find.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit?
A 21 does hit.
Okay. So 11 points of damage,
Okay.
plus a d6. Plus a d4. Oh, wait. Can't see the button. That one. Plus another d6 because of Ardu, since he's no longer charmed.
We're gonna need to make a macro.
Yeah. So that much damage on my first arrow attack.
You can tell that the acid is not as effective as it should be.
We're gonna have to reflavor Ardu as soon as we get a moment. Jesus Christ.
Okie dokie. Use
All
any
right.
movement? Is that on your turn?
Nope, but I have a second attack, so
Oh shit! Yeah.
another 21.
Shit. That wasn't a shit about you guys. I keep hitting wrong key on my keyboard, and it
Nobody's buying it, John.
oh,
15 more points of damage. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, with another 15, so 24 points of damage total.
So 24 plus what was your first attack?
But 24 is the plus my first attack. My first attack was 19, my second one was 15.
Well, 19 plus 15 is 34.
So 34 points of damage.
Okay.
I like that number better anyways, so.
Got it. Okay. Alrighty.
Okay.
It is starting to look relatively bloodied at this point. Sammy, it is now your turn.
Then I'm going to up in its proverbial face, and tendrils are still hanging down, or no?
Yeah, they've got a hold of Riker at this
Okay.
point.
I am going to try to stab the said tentacles.
Okay,
Okay.
do it to it.
A 21 to hit
Yeah, 21 hits.
for
telling you.
18 points of damage. And then 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action dash. Bonus action.
Okay.
Channeling my inner Sean Connery. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right there.
Okie dokie. Yeah, as you go into this room, you can see some sort of large hall with massive stone pillars strewn evenly about the room. Rin, it is now your turn.
I was already looking at this before Riker ran Shatter, but we're gonna say that Rin got the idea from Riker trying to cast Shatter, and she's gonna do that.
Nice. Okay.
I need a con save of 14.
Yeah, roll it, but half
Con is
damage.
Beefy.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Why did it not go? Is it going to come through late? No. Okay. It just didn't feel like casting.
Would you like me to roll it for you? I have your page open.
Yes, please.
Yes, ma'am. It's going to come through twice. We'll take the first number. So half of 10. I guess it's the same.
Both are 10.
Yeah. Okay.
Makes it easy.
Takes 5 points of damage.
That was a shit roll. I rolled 4d8 for that.
Okay.
Yeah, mine was also lackluster.
They're both the same exact roll, too.
It's because it doesn't roll twice. It just broadcasts it twice. I forgot about
yeah.
that.
It's hacked.
Because I have two
good.
instances of Roll20 open. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
To consume or not to consume?
Consume.
I mean, probably consume.
Consume.
I mean, it's kind of somebody's fault for not getting out of the tentacles as an action instead.
Alrighty. As
Every bar?
it definitely didn't hit.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 doesn't hit. As it's pulling you up, your arms still free, you grab a hold of the rib cage. You've been lifted off of the ground. You're now 20 feet in the air, but you are right outside of its
Maw?
yeah, I guess it's rib cage that's opened up. But that will end its turn. Perk, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna attack it.
Okay, go for it.
Do I have anything that? Wait, do I have like a divine
Wait.
sense that just lets me see if there's undead around?
But it takes your action.
It does, yeah.
I've got harness divine power. Whoa. Just hit it twice, I guess.
Okay.
Yes.
19 hits, but an 11 does not.
Okay. This is one-handed damage.
Does it
and then
count
can
as
I...
the tree?
Yeah, John, is it kind of like a tree-like with
It
its
is
limbs?
not, unfortunately. Yeah, sorry.
And I'll do an inspiring smite
Okay.
just to help out, I guess. Which so here's an extra 2d8 damage. Where is that feature again?
Okay.
I just saw it. I was like, maybe I'll do this, maybe I won't. Oh, okay. All right, I can, after I deal damage, as a bonus action, I can distribute temporary hit points to creatures of my choice within 5 or 30 feet of me.
Okay.
So that is, I get 8 plus 5, so 13. Who's hurt? Riker's pretty hurt bad, so he can have all of them.
Oh, thank you. How much is that?
13 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Can you do 8 damage to what's his ass?
No, I rolled that separate. The 8 was for the temp hit point roll. So
Okay.
full damage was 17 and then 8 or 13 temporary hit points to Riker.
Alrighty. That ends your turn?
Mm-hmm.
It's Riker's turn. You are now grappled, holding on for dear life, trying not to be consumed.
Yep. All right. And as far as I can tell, it's starting to look pretty hurt at this point, right?
You can see that it is really hurt. It is
Okay.
struggling. Yeah.
Bonus action, cannon time. If that wants to. There we go. 18.
18 hits.
Okay. Oh man, this damage. 4.
Okay.
It's I take it it's still up.
Yes, it is still up.
Okay. My other question is, so I'm not sure how close I am to it relative to everyone else. If I were to cast Thunder Wave, which is a 15-foot cone, or sorry, cube, originating from me, do I hit Hurricane Ardu?
Yeah.
Ah, man, that is unfortunate. Okay. In that case, I know I'm right up on it, and I know I'm going to be rolling at disadvantage, but the best I can do is a Firebolt, so I'm just going to do that.
Yeah, do it to it.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
All right, so 11 plus Arcane Firearm, so 14 fire damage.
Okay.
And yeah, that's what I got.
Alrighty. It is now the layer action's turn. And just, it is, you can see that it is just hanging on for dear life. There is some driving force that is continuing to keep this thing alive. Whether internal or external, it is hard to tell, but you can tell that it is on death's door. But Rin and Arsis, with your high passive perceptions, you can hear skeletal footfalls running in from where you had defeated them before. And as this one gets about right here, you can see that it just explodes. And I need you guys to make DC 16 dexterity saving throws.
Thanks, I hate it.
Kamikaze skeleton.
Hey, how'd they get through the door? We closed it.
Did we?
Alrighty, so you both pass, so you'll take half damage. You take 8 points of is it piercing? Yeah, piercing damage as the bones kind of pierce into your skin.
Ouch.
Sammy. Oh wait, no, sorry, Arsis.
Run. Or, yeah.
You're muted.
Muted.
Sorry, I got real out of my house all of a sudden. Best I can do, shoot it with arrows. So
Okie dokie.
26.
Just barely hits. Okay.
Plus another, so 14 points of damage.
Okay. Okay.
Still moving.
It's still up.
All right. A 15.
A 15 misses,
Okay.
unfortunately, as your arrow goes clattering into the distance.
Alrighty. Then I'm going to scoot up a little bit closer. Miss Rin, careful back there. And that'll be. No, bonus action. Ardu's gonna bite the fucker.
Okie dokie.
Can he do it?
Do it, do it, do it.
No.
No, unfortunately, he can't. Sammy, it's
Okay.
your turn.
Do. 20 feet. And, oh wait. Tendra's probably right over here then. So 25 feet. We're gonna stab it.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Yeah, 21 hits.
So that's 19 points of damage.
Alrighty.
And then
Okay. Describe how you kill this thing.
I'm probably just shouting at the top of my lungs, "Where's Rexy?" And just climbing up on this thing and just stabbing it through and through and through, trying to get up to it at this point.
Alrighty. As
Hey.
Riker, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you collapse to the ground.
All right.
Sammy, being underneath of this creature, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as it comes collapsing down on top of you.
I'll catch Riker.
Aw.
Cute.
15.
If you catch Riker, like understanding that the creature is going to be falling down too, I'll need you to make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can both catch and try to, like, sort of one of those things like stick your arms out, grab him, and pull him out before you get hit type of deal.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's fucking go. Oh my god.
Okay.
Finally, I rolled a high number.
All right. Then you can subtract the 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and Herc reaches in, grabs you, and pulls you from the clutches of the tendrils, and the skeleton falls, collapsing to the ground. And Sammy, seeing the writing on the walls, you tumble out from underneath of the creature, taking no damage as it falls. And but you do hear one thing from its last dying breath. Sammy, save me. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh.
No.